Christine Chang.
Chris, today on Mile High Living, wow, what a show. How to stop stressing and find balance in your life using yoga.
I like that. And how to keep your kids talking. 4 lines to toss out at mealtime to get your kids to maybe open up and maybe even sit a little longer.
I'm going to need to write those down. But first, more and more women are choosing to have kids after the age of 35 because of their careers or just because of timing. We got some new information about in vitro fertilization. It's giving parents-to-be a lot more hope.
Yeah, some researchers have found that when you compare using embryos that have been frozen then thawed to fresh embryos, IVF pregnancies from a frozen embryo transfer can have a higher success rate.
We have 3 children. We have 2 4-year-olds, Brian and Katie, and we have a 2-year-old Lucy.
From just the 2 of them to now a family of 5, all thanks to in vitro fertilization, or IVF.
I think we'd gotten to the point where we realized that we were going to either do IVF or we were going to decide maybe that kids were going to be an option for us.
A roller coaster ride that ended when Janine and Stephanie Schmaltz went to the Colorado Center for Reproductive Medicine for help.
We were very fortunate. It worked the first time. We put 2 in, we got 2 out. And then the second time we put 2 in and we got 1 out.
The second time was when Janine and Stephanie used a frozen embryo. According to new data from CCRM, using that can result in higher live birth rates.
5-10 years ago, freezing had a negative effect on the embryo's health, and so you actually lost something by freezing. But new methods known as vitrification allow the embryos to not be disturbed or affected negatively by the freezing.
In fact, CCRM's founder, Dr. William Schoolcraft, says frozen embryos attach better, whereas fresh embryos, combined with fertility drugs and higher hormone levels, can make the uterine lining more hostile.
Being frozen and very few drugs in the system definitely made, I think, a positive impact on Lucy's survival.
Janine and Stephanie know they're one of the lucky ones.
There's no guarantees, and of course, that's hard to hear.
But with continuous research on IVF, the data found might just give some women more hope.
In a few years, we may do only frozen transfers. That this data is so profound that it may make a fresh transfer obsolete.
While Janine and Stephanie say going through IVF can definitely have its ups and downs emotionally, physically, and of course financially. On average, in fact, they can cost between $15,000 and $20,000. It just depends on patient because everyone is different.
In other health news, since